Hi, I'm Daniella Brodsky, the author of Vivian Rising, which hits stores here in Australia in February. I'm also the author of 5 other novels, women's fiction novels, one of which, Diary of a Working Girl, was made into a movie featuring Hilary Duff called Beauty in the Briefcase. That came out this year. I'm very excited to have my books in my new home here in Australia. Why am I here? I'm here because I married an Australian who I met when we were both in Washington, D.C. I live in Canberra. And I'm also teaching the craft of fiction writing at the ANU, which I absolutely love. And I've got great students there. When I wrote Vivian Rising, I initially got the idea from a personal experience. It was about a year after my grandmother died, and while I think fiction is the story of the characters in a book and not your own personal story, and it's actually very important to keep yourself out of the story, your life and your own experiences can certainly bring very interesting scenarios and flesh out characters in a very realistic way that people can relate to. So, I didn't have a plan to write this. I was on the train and I had my computer and a blank screen, and all of a sudden there was Vivian in the ensuite bathroom of her grandmother's hospital room, and our grandmother was the person that she loved most in the world, and what we had in common was sort of having to face the idea of losing the person who you feel gets you the most and that loves you the most in the world, and then you get that question, now what? And I just wanted to see what she would do with that. One of the really interesting things that readers tell me about Vivian Rising and all of my fiction is that it's very emotionally charged and rewarding and can make them cry, but also that they laugh and enjoy it and it's fun. And I think that's important in books, especially the sort of books that I write that are really just about people and what makes us who we are. Life is very layered. Try and pick out one thing in your life that happened that was fantastic where there weren't 10,000 other things on your mind that were bothering you. Life is like that. It's up and down. It's, gravity and levity, and you have to have it all if you really hope to capture the way people really experience things. So I think there are some pretty funny times in that book, and I think people will enjoy them. And readers have certainly told me their funny favorite parts so far. I don't want to spoil it. And that's it. And I wanted to thank all the Australian booksellers, and I feel very excited to become part of the new community here and my new home. And they've been fantastic welcoming me in, and I'm excited to be a new voice for them to share with the communities.